Well, obviously, really impressive performance by St. Louis. Great defensive team, and I don't. We didn't have much of a rhythm. I'm sure a lot of that is to their credit. And I don't think we played well offensively, but I do think they had a little bit to do with that. So, I thought our defense was good. We forced 20 turnovers from a team that doesn't turn the ball over very, very often. We limited their three-point attempts, but all in all, we could never get a rhythm on offense and get moving. So look forward to our next game on Wednesday night. Yeah, I thought we really played well on defense. I can remember a couple of shots that we gave up that were in rhythm for them, but otherwise I thought we were disruptive. We made them turn the ball over. We even though they were really trying to throw the ball inside a lot, I thought we did a good job on their interior players. So it did give us a chance to win the game. Of course, we just never. I'm also proud that we cut it from 17 to 5. Like twice we had the ball down 5, or almost had the ball on the one outlet pass. So I'm proud that we kind of still played and fought, but just never had enough of a rhythm or a groove on offense. Yeah, I would think so. They, like I said, they're a great defensive team. They're also a lot of upperclassmen, and they've been playing great defense for a long time. And today was no question about it, was terrific. So that's a good way to put it. They out-defended us because I thought we played a good game defensively. I thought it was great. Obviously it wasn't reflected today, but I thought we practiced well. We gave our guys some rest. We were able to get Derek back. So I thought that was good. You don't just judge it whether you win or lose or how you play, but the bye was important to us. Got our guys some fresher legs, and hopefully that'll show up, more so on Wednesday. Yeah, well, they're obviously more of a half-court defense, extremely physical. Every kind of dribble and cut and post feed, everything's really defended physically, and so it's hard to keep your balance, control the ball, all those things on every single time. I think VCU is more in the passing lanes. They're physical too, in that they're using their hands a little bit more. But I think there's just more of a half-court physical style defense. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I would hate to say that and take any credit away from St. Louis, because they were out there. But I did keep waiting for us to just kind of, we're kind of a team that scores in bunches or scores some in transition. We were never able to find that. We were never able to use that big play to help us. I shouldn't say that. I mean, we did cut it from 17 to 5. We weren't able to do it kind of at the end of the day, like just make that to cut it to 2 and have our pressure show up and turn into more baskets for us. Probably so. We don't want to be a team dependent on a three-point shot, and Derek being back helps. We're just a little bit too young inside to kind of score consistently, so we don't want to be dependent on a three, but we really rely on it a great deal. So not being able to make threes does hurt us. Again, it didn't affect our defense. We still played, but it does hurt us. I thought he looked good. I thought he moved well. I thought his stamina was better than I thought. I thought, he got the ball inside and probably didn't finish as well as he probably will. But I thought he looked good, and I think it's a positive sign moving forward. No doubt. 6 blocks in a game like that, all obviously critical. He's going to be a great defender. I think there's going to be a time where he kind of has a dominant effect on the game at both ends. And, you can see his youth a little bit show up tonight, a little bit cautious offensively or confused offensively. But as a defensive player, he's already really, really far ahead of the curve, and is going to be as a defensive player, he's way ahead. He's going to be a great defender. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is a great league. I think this stretch that we've had, every single team seems to come in with a great record and very impressive players, coaches, everything. So it's a great league, and you just need to kind of address it and be better when we come out to practice and better on Wednesday. I mean, I think Duke has 2 road wins. I think Missouri has no road wins. It's hard to win. So, we just need to we played well at UMass and Temple. So I think we're kind of getting better. Today's a setback. I think we're getting better, and we'll break through.
Yeah, it's hard. It is frustrating, especially as a shooter or as a scorer. When they're trying to keep the ball out of your hands. It forces other guys to do stuff, which other guys did tonight. But it's just tough. It's frustrating, like you said. I don't know who wouldn't be frustrated if a guy was just wouldn't let you get the ball. So it's hard. Yeah, it actually was a good week. We were preparing for them, what they do, their physicality. We just didn't come out ready to play in the beginning of the game. He has our back a lot. If a guy goes by us, he's going to be there to block the shot. So he's coming along great as a defender. If he continues to just keep blocking shots and rebounding, he'll be great. Yeah, the defense got us back into the game. Even though we didn't shoot the ball well as a team, we dug in, got stops, got good rebounds when we needed them, and we just couldn't connect. Yeah, I definitely thought so. I definitely did, but we had a crucial turnover there. Well, not a turnover, but they had got the ball back, so that kind of shut our momentum down. We just got to stay focused, stay together, practice even harder than we have been, and just be ready mentally for this for the away game. We haven't won any away games yet on the conference, so it's important that we get this one. We've been there. They were ours for the taking. We just have to execute a little bit more at the end of the games, and those games are ours. So that's what we definitely need to do come Wednesday. We need to come out with a lot more energy than we did tonight, and definitely trying to get this win. Derek was great tonight. He had a few good calls called on him. That's typical. But he played great tonight. It's definitely going to help us in the long run, with these next stretch of games. So it'll definitely be key. He's not 100%. It's his first game back. He's just been rehabbing, so I definitely think he'll be getting close to 100% coming up soon. So that'll be great.
They did a great job getting back on defense and finding Darian and Kendall, and not allowing them to get open shots and get themselves really going on the perimeter. I think they did a great job of finding scores and making sure they couldn't get the ball. So not having D-Will at 100%, it kind of wish we had him, in there. He made a couple moves, but you can kind of tell, he's not where he was. He spun off. He just doesn't have the lift back yet. So we're just hoping that he keeps progressing, and we get him back in the following weeks going into the tournament. I think it's a little bit of both. They did a great job of not leaving the shooters. Instead of helping in, they kind of made us just, take 2-point shots instead of threes. I think they just did a great job of staying down and not allowing us to get the kickouts or open threes and transitions. So I think it was a little bit of the defense. I think we had a couple shots that just didn't go down. So I think it's just a combination of both. I actually don't think so. I think if they have to find a way to stop us from scoring in the paint and stop D-Will from scoring easy buckets in the paint, throwing the ball into them. They double teamed them a couple times. I think that allows us to get our open threes and get open looks for Darian and Kendall. Whereas if we start off shooting threes, your confidence may go up, may go down. So I think a big part of it is getting in there in the lane and making sure we score 2-point baskets first, then shoot threes.